Okay, so it's taken a look at all the parts, this awesome live version of Light of Day from the Live in New York City release. Make sure to stick around to the end of the video, because at the end of the video I'm going to be playing through the whole song alongside a homemade backing track, and you'll see tabs scroll across the screen. Okay, so this song's in the key of E Mixolydian, but more commonly known parent key is A major. It's taken over the chords first, so not many chords, which is great. We've got this classic Bruce E5. Thick sounding power chords. Use your first finger to bar the second fret of the A and the D strings, then pinky 4th fret G string. You can, most of the time it just plays those 4 strings, but in the intro you might play those open strings as well. Okay, and then you've got a classic kind of Bruce A chord. It's just using the middle 4 strings there. I'm using my thumb to block the E string. Just make sure you're not playing that high E string. You can play it, but you just don't want this note here. So that's an A chord. You've got a B major chord. So use your first finger to bar the 2nd fret from the A string there, and then ring finger 4th fret D, G and B strings. And you've got a classic Bruce D5 power chord. Really thick sounding chord here. First finger 2nd fret G, 3rd finger 3rd fret B. What I'm also going to do now is put the song structure up on the screen. Hopefully that will allow you to break down all the individual parts. Any chords in brackets means there's more than one chord in that particular bar. And don't forget, all song structures will be in that drop down menu down below, so you can copy and paste, put it in a Word file, and learn it off by heart. So pretty much doing everything here. Obviously I've cut out quite a bit where he's kind of that crowd interaction in the middle part of this awesome high energy live song. Okay, so let's take a look at the intro first. So you're going to come in, Max starts off 2 bars of drums, and you're going to come in with this kind of arpeggiated chords to get a bit of separation with the strings. I'm going to do an upstroke here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the and of 3, the next bar, 1, 2, 3, and. Little 3rd fret low E string, kind of a bluesy riff here. Little blues curl, just a slight bend, then open E string. So worth mentioning, its tempo is about 175 BPM, so really fast. Okay, and then it does that 4-bar phrase. In the song structure I refer to this as 4-bar riff version 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you do that 4 times. Okay, and then he's basically doing some really heavy, bit slightly palm muted, really attacking the string. So he does the 8th note, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and for 8 bars. Okay, and then you're going to now go into this 4-bar riff version 2. Okay, so you start off with E5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And he does this riff quite a bit because he's focusing on the singing as well. So use this as a foundation. Feel free to mix it up like Bruce does live. So 3rd finger, 3rd fret G, middle finger 2nd fret B, and what you're going to do is you're going to shift slide, so grace note slide really quickly, very bluesy, just from the G string. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the and of 4 do the same thing, ties into the next bar, do an upstroke, open E string, then just take the G string, hit it, slide down straight away. So you want grace note, split 2nd slide, then hit downstroke, down, open G, and then hammer onto the 1st fret G, and then upstroke. Okay, so I'll do that slowly. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and at speed it just sounds brilliant. Okay, so it's brilliant bluesy riff there, and then you just do that 4-bar riff. So with the E5 that rings for 2 bars, and that riff. Cool, so you do that 4 times, but right at the end of the 4th time, you're changing off the beat. So you've got this 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and the whole band comes in there on point. So this is the end of the verse. So all the verses are pretty much the same. The 3rd verse, you're just cutting out the first 2 bars of that E5 that rings out. That's just after that huge talking section to the crowd is the 3rd verse. So the end of the 4th round, okay, you've got that riff, and then and 1. It's tied for half beat, and then it's up 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. B and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then E5 and now we're into the chorus. You've got that E5 off the beat. So here we've got a 4-bar phrase, so all the choruses pretty much the same. First chorus, 4 rounds, basically of this E5, D5A, although the strumming slightly changes. And then second and the third verses are just 8 rounds, okay? But it's predominantly a 4-bar phrase. So the first chorus, you could argue you've got this E5, D5A with one strumming pattern, then E5, D5A with another strumming pattern twice. So it's 8 bars in total. So down, 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 up, down, and then D5 on the beat, down, down, and A, up, down, up. So down, 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 up, down, and then down, down, up, down, up. And then the second time, you're pretty much doing the same thing, but changing off the beat. And you can hear that in the other instruments as well. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down. So that 4-bar phrase is done twice in the first chorus, so I'll do that again. So down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down. Of course, that's the first chorus, and then the other 2 choruses pretty much the same, but just double the length. Then you've got the break, which is just 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. He does that for four times of that before he comes into the second verse. Okay, and then you've got the organ solo as well. So the organ solo comes in straight away after the second chorus. So if I was just doing the last 2 bars of the second chorus, you've got down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Same as the end of the verses, but just basically twice through. So the A and the B, just twice through in this organ solo. Okay, so nice and simple, but just brilliant. Cool, then you've got the Bruce solo, which I think I'll do now. I have tapped out all the solos. So you've got Steve does this kind of Satisfaction Rolling Stones riff 4 times, and then Neil's solo, which is just insane. I have tapped out, so if you do get any of the files, you'll get, I've tapped out Bruce's parts, Neil's parts, and Steve's parts. There's lots of cool stuff in this song. And for any subscribe styles, I'll do the separate solo tutorial for Neil's solo normally the day after. The subscribe style videos are normally done day after these, day or 2 after these are released on YouTube. But we'll go through Bruce's solo because it's fairly straightforward. If you're not used to unison bends, it will be challenging to start with. So a unison bend is basically where you're playing the same pitch note at the same time. But what happens is, first finger, index finger, 12th fret E, ring finger, 15th fret B, which is a D note, and what you're doing is you hit them together, making sure you're not blocking out that one there. And it's that bending up from D to E, sounds awesome. So you're going to go down, up, and then just hit the high E string. So down, up, up. So they're all quarter notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 bars of that. And the third bar, you start off the same. 1, 2, 3, and then it's 4 and. Okay, so you do an extra on there. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and. And then that's tied in the next bar. Do another upstroke. And then you've got this 2 quick unison bends with the high E string, like that. And then another 2 hits on the 12th fret, high E string. You go back to the quarter notes, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're basically just doing 8th notes for another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, for another 7 bars. So basically this, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, it's a bit of a workout on your fingers there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and for the rest of it. So don't forget, if you do get any of the files, either in PDF or Guitar Pro format, if you get Guitar Pro, which are not affiliated or anything like that, very inexpensive program, you can loop it, slow it down, and do it all off by heart. So that's Bruce's solo. And then for Steve's solo, you're basically doing that 2-bar phrase without the pushed chord, the one and the 4. You don't do that. You just go down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Where he's kind of doing that satisfaction riff. You do that 4 times. And for Neil's solo, do the same thing but 8 times. Cool. And then you got that kind of what I call the group solo. This is quite clever. So he's doing E minor pentatonic for those who are interested in Bruce's solo, and then he switches to E major pentatonic for the group solo. So very clever there. So what you've got is this 4-bar phrase that's done 4 times. Steve doesn't join in until the second one. Neil's is playing with Bruce the whole time. And what you've got, 3 bends on the 11th fret G string, 1, 2, and then, 2 bends, 1, 2, and then you've got this pattern, down, up, 11, 9 on the G, 11 on the D, 9 on the G. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then you do that for 3 bars. And in the 4th bar of this 4-bar phrase, 11, 9 on the G, 11 on the D, 9 on the G, and then you've got this little riff at the end, 9, 11, 9 on the D, and then 9 on the G. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Cool, so you do that 4 times, so that's 16 bars in total. And basically, the last 8 bars, you've got this riff. So you're coming out of this, you do that at the end of the 4th time, and then it's 9 on the G, 9, 11 on the D, and then 9, 9 on the G, 9, 11 on the D, and on the 9th fret of the G. So this bar, so that kind of So really nice, simple riff. It sounds amazing. Now you're in the breakdown where he's really going for it. 5,000 miles, 6,000 miles, and all that sort of stuff. So 9th fret, just finish that riff off. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So pretty much 2 bars of rest. And then it's basically, he's not doing this riff, but I just thought I'd put it in the tab, just so you're not sort of sitting there doing nothing with the backing track. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's basically the top half of the E major chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice, short and snappy as well. So you do it 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 bars of rest. And do the same thing again. 1, 2, 3, 4 for 8 bars. Then 2 bars of rest. Now again, this bit I think it's more Steve and Neil's that are doing this. Kind of going through all the different American states and stuff, the places he's been to. So here, this is roughly what's going on. So you've got an E5, getting quite quiet as well. So down, down with the E5, so 2 quarter notes. Then a mute, so release the pressure, with that muted percussive sound. Then 3 and then 4, another mute. So down, down, mute, up, rest, up, down, down, like that. Okay, and then down, bar 2 of the 2-bar phrase, mute, and then up, up, down, up with the D5. It's a bit weird practicing this slowly, but it would be worth it because at speed it sounds very natural. Really good. Take a bit of time. It just sounds really nice. So down, down, mute, up, rest, mute, down, mute, up, down. Now that's 6 times that 2-bar phrase. Okay. Then you start off the same on the round 7, and this is where he goes New York City. So you're sort of building up to that. Down, down, mute, up, and then the mutes, which we've had before, and then he's just doing this, down, down, up, down. So everyone stops on beat 3. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, and then 2 bars rest. This is actually really long, about 4 or 5 minutes, this 2-bar rest, but I've just not doing any of the, obviously, the talking bit. Okay, and now we come into that third verse. All you have to do, so third verse, same as the first and second, you just take off the E5 at the start and just come straight into that riff. Cool, so that's group solo, breakdown, and then just the outro. So the outro is pretty much the kind of chorus chords. Where are we? So just got to, sometimes he says that, so he's, that bit there, slightly different strumming. So here we're going to start off, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So first 2 bars of the chorus. And then you're going to go D5, and then come back in off the beat, then start again. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up. And then you get the pushed chords, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, and then pretty much do all that again. So down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down. Push chords. And this is the yeah, that bit kind of. So 7 rounds of the first 2 bars of the chorus. 7 times of that, and then what you're doing on the 8th round, do the E5 off the beat again. Max will be, everyone's in sync with that off beat change. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, and 1, 2. Let it ring for 2 beats, and then D5 downstroke, and then this is on beat 3. Then A. Downstroke, and then D5, rest for 2 beats, then do the same thing again. And then on the 3rd time, you're going to go just D5, A, then have a half a beat rest, and then, so everything's nice and sync there. So 1 and 2 and 3. So that last bit, again, imagine we're doing the 8th round of the, then, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Cool, so that's all the parts. Again, if you want to get the tab, either in PDF format or Guitar Pro format, just head over to the JS Music School store, jsmusicschool.co.uk, get it in PDF format or Guitar Pro format. You get all Bruce's parts, all the solos, Neil's parts and Steve's parts. And again, if you're a subscribe star, a bit more value for money over there. The subscribestar.com/Bruce Guitar, you'll get a solo video and lots of extra goodies on there. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon for notifications so you don't miss any new videos. Thanks as always for all your support. Please give the video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, bye.
If you'd like to get Guitar Pro files, tab PDFs, backing tracks from any of these tutorials, head over to either the Subscribe Star page or my website jsmusicschool.co.uk. Remember to subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications. Thanks very much, see you on the next one.